Bonjour à tous. Today we are going to revise les pronoms toniques. We have already done in class 9th. Let's see les pronoms toniques. As you know that they are also known as disjunctive pronouns and also we call them stressed pronouns. Okay, and these pronotonic they replace only persons. Student, this is very important thing. You just have to see that they are to be replaced only. They only replace persons. Okay. Let us see which are the pronotonics in French we have. The list of the pronotonic. This is moi, toi, lui, moi for me, toi, you, lui, him, elle, her. So if you are replacing a masculine noun, it has to be masculine person, it has to be replaced by pronotonic lui. And if you are replacing a feminine noun, a feminine person, you have to replace it by elle in case of singular noun, right? And then for us it is nous, and for you plural it is vous, and for them if there are more than one person masculine, for example there are more than one boy, you are going to replace it should be a eux, and if you are replacing more than one girl it should be l e double l e s plural. So for them, for plural nouns which are person, you are going to replace them by a or l. Now let us see the uses of pronotonic. First uses, we should know that they are pronotonic are always placed after say or ce sont. For example, it is written say Pierre, and if I have to replace this Pierre, I have underlined Pierre, I am going to replace it with which pronotonic? So let us see, Pierre is a masculine noun singular and it is third person, so we are going to replace it with Louis. So the answer is say Louis. And similarly, if it is written ce sont les indiens, ce sont les indiens, you can see that after ce sont les indiens I have underlined. So Indian is masculine plural and third person, so for masculine plural third person we use a, so we are going to replace it with ce sont. The answer is a. This is the first use, that these pronotonics are placed after say and ce sont. Now see the second one. Pronotonic are used, as we know that, to emphasize, because they are known as stressed pronouns, so they are used to emphasize a subject or object in a sentence. For example, here it is Pierre. Okay, Pierre is the subject. Il porte les valises, he is carrying the suitcases. So to putting this stress on, to emphasize Pierre, we can replace Pierre with a masculine singular pronotonic, that is Louis. So it has to be Louis, il porte les valises. So putting an emphasis or for stressing on a subject in a sentence, we can use pronotonic. Here another third use is after comparative degree. We have learned comparative degree in French in class 9th. For example, it is written Pierre chante mieux que Helen. So what does it mean? Pierre sings better than Helen. So here in the comparative degree, after the comparative degree, the name of a person is given, that is Helen. A female name is given Helen. So we are going to replace it with the pronotonic. So answer will be Pierre chante mieux qu'elle. So here elle is a pronotonic. Now the next, first we had seen that after say or ce sont we use it. Second, we had seen to put emphasis on subject or object. Third, after the comparative degree. Now most important usage from the point of your exam is this, which is often asked in the exam, like in sentences like this. It's written we can use it after the preposition. We can use the pronotonic after the preposition, like je vais au cinéma avec ma mère. So here you can see that avec is a preposition and ma mère after the preposition, but the point is that after the preposition there has to be a person name. If there is not a person name, if this is a thing it is given, if the person name is not given, you cannot put pronotonic here. If instead of a person name it was a some place was given, something else was given, then you would have thought of something else, but it is important that the name of the person is given here. So let us replace it with the pronotonic. Now what we are going to do, je vais au cinéma avec L. So important point to note down here is that we are not replacing the preposition here. We are only replacing the person which is given after the preposition. So preposition is going to be on its place, and the noun which we are replacing with the pronoun, it also is going to be on its place. We are not going to place it anywhere else. वो अपनी जगह पे ही रहेगा. It will remain intact on its place. So we are replacing the noun after the preposition which is a person. Okay, so je vais au cinéma avec elle. Similarly, here also in the second example also you see, nous allons chez Monsieur et Madame Vincent. So here also chez is a preposition, and after preposition the name of the person, more than one person, Monsieur et Madame Vincent. So we are going to replace it with pronotonic nous allons chez so is the answer. So this is a very important use, that pronotonic are used after the preposition in a sentence and it replaces a person. Now another important point is that there are certain verbs, pronominal verbs and expressions which are followed by a person and they are replaced by pronotonic. We have learnt about these different verbs. They are always followed by a, like penser, songer. Penser means to think. Songer, faire attention, to give attention to. Se présenter, to introduce to. Avoir peur de, avoir besoin de. So all these verbs are followed by preposition a or the, but when they are followed by a person, if you see after this preposition a person name has been given, you will always replace them with a pronotonic, right? We are always going to replace with them a pronotonic. For example, here it is written je pense à Pierre. Now we have to replace it with a pronoun. So I am going to replace it like this. I will write je pense à Louis. Louis here is a pronotonic. But here if instead of Pierre, if it was like je pense à mon projet, I think of my project, a thing, अगर कोई thing हो, idea हो, then we are going to replace it with y, not with the pronotonic. Okay,